So now that you have a picture of either your own house or if you picked a photo from Google of like a building, go to your iPad, pick the app Art Studio, and then first thing you need to do is import your picture. So how you do that is by going to File, Import, Insert as Layers, Import from Photos. I'm going slowly so you all can see. And then, where's my photo? There it is. So now I have the photo of my house. You want to add another layer before you start drawing on the picture. So to add another layer, when you look down here by the heart, there's these stacks of paper. You want to tap on that, go to the plus sign, and it's almost like it's an invisible layer above the photo. Now that I know that I'm on that layer by the blue highlighted outline, I tap back on my work and then I can start creating. Like I said, I already saw a face. I feel like I'll put the eyes by these two windows. I'll make the garage door the mouth. I might even go as far as adding feet around here, and then maybe arms. Because my basketball rim is right there, I might even have an arm holding a basketball about to dunk on the rim. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, as I draw, I'm on my pencil. This icon here, this makes it thick to thin. This slider tool makes it more opaque, meaning almost like a see-through pen, to a more solid, defined line. I'm gonna pick black, and then I zoom in by pinching with both of my fingers. So if I'm gonna make that an eye, something like that. By the way, that's my son Riley's room, and this is my son Parker's room. I'm giving two eyeballs. Now, in order to color these, I know some of you already know this. Yes, you can just stay on the pen tool and fill it in like this. Another faster way is to go to this icon that looks like a paint bucket that's spilling paint. That's the fill bucket. Tap on that, and then tap on the space you want filled in. Now once you do that and you want to continue drawing, don't think that the app is going to automatically think you're back on the pen, because if I want to fill this in white, oops, that fills it in black because I'm still on the fill bucket. So what you want to do to get rid of that mistake, right over here is like a back button. That's a fast forward and this is a rewind. So I tap on this and it gets rid of my previous step. So now that I'm back to where I want to be, I want to fill that in white. So I tap white. Colors are here if you just scroll through. Or another fast way to get to all the colors is just by tapping the top one, and there's like your whole palette. Go to white, I'm on the fill bucket, filling it in. That looks good already. Now I'm going to, I like how the garage door is white. I am going to fill this part in black as if this top part is the face's white teeth. I'm going to add, oops, I accidentally tapped on the paint. Did you see that? Paint kind of like smudges like a real paintbrush. I want to stick with the pencil tool and make that the top. But you know what? I want it more 3D, as if it's laying on our driveway, like so. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, the face is looking at the rim. I could leave it like this, but I want to add an arm. But I don't want to cover up the basketball rim. I'll just put it here. That's a funny looking hand, but you know what? This is a funny looking face, so. And then wait, if I put the arm there, it's got to come from this spot, right? The other hand. Then I'll put a basketball. This basketball's way too big for that rim, but that's all right. Pick an orange. And I'm going to pick, oops, a skin color for the arm. See how I'm sliding and it changes the shade or tint of that brown? That's a nice little trick, just in case you want to get very accurate on certain color tones. Yeah, that's looking good. Then the basketball design. And then I think I will add shoes. Oops, sorry. So legs and shoes. I can have one leg. No, oops. I don't like this size. Notice how I didn't use, this is the eraser tool. I used the back button. It's a lot faster. So it gives you the freedom to even make a gazillion mistakes, but knowing that you can get rid of those mistakes in a second is pretty cool. That's a shoe, if you can see it. Making the Nike swoosh. Let's see. Let's start filling it in with the fill bucket. If it doesn't reach, I just have to manually color it in. Yeah, and then the sole of the shoe, the bottom of the shoe, I'm making it a darker gray just to give it some three-dimensional shape, give it a three-dimensional shape. Oh, if you're on the pen tool and you press down on a color, so I want to get that skin tone back, notice it's like a dropper. It picks up that color, so I don't have to go searching for it in my palette. Go to the fill bucket, and there's the ankle. we'll give maybe this blue pants. Now I need another shoe here. So I gotta draw it in. Wondering if that's the same size. Nope. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Nope, don't like that. That's better. See, it's all right to make a lot of mistakes. In a way, they're not really mistakes. It's just, I know, as I'm drawing, I know I can make it better. So if I could just go to the back button and redraw it over and over again, at a certain point, I will like what I drew. If I use that gray, picked up that color, go to the fill bucket, I can't forget. Oops, filling up that whole page. Back there. The legs coming from the side of the house. Then where we go. I thought I was done, but I don't like that tongue. I gotta change that. So I'll take the eraser, erase what I started with. Oh, I keep doing that. I keep going to the paintbrush. Make it a thicker line. I really want it to stick out even more. Because earlier, it just looked like a red oval. Even though we knew it was the tongue. But now with this more blobby shape, that's more of a cartoony tongue. Okay. There we go. You know, I'm going to add, I'm gonna go with my stack of paper and then I'll add another layer. If I don't like this, I can always hide the layer. I'm gonna give this guy glasses, so it's like a cartoony house version of me. There's one frame. There's another frame. Okay. What do you think? I'm thinking it's done. I'm even thinking Luke Egan would be proud of this. Remember, you do not need to follow my steps. Give your house its own personality. So if you don't want to do a house with eyes slam dunking a basketball, that's really more my style. If you want to make it into a superhero house, or if you want to make it into a like animal house, maybe it looks like a cat or a dog. That is up to you. Once you're happy with your work and you want to send it to me, go to File. I would save as. You could give it a title, but I'll just leave it at that. Press Save. Then Export. Go File, Export, JPEG, Export to Photos.
Once that happens, your photo is now in your iPad photo gallery, and you all know how to send it to me through Seesaw. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I'll see you again next week. Take care.